Going further in the unit and going further, so I've like now concluding to the 3 forms of learning. We talked about open learning, we talked about flexible learning, and also e-learning. So as students of this course, education and technology, it's very important that you should be able to define what is an open learning, what is a flexible learning, and e-learning. These are key for you to deliver, for you to help your learners achieve their dreams through education and using electronic means. So now let's go to another subtopic or a title which talk about ICT and Teacher Education in Zambia. How is ICT and Teacher Education is applied in Zambia? So we are saying further that education in Zambia has undergone many changes. As we heard from the historical, we learned that from history, education technology has been moving from this side to this end. All these were changes due to technology. There were changes due to methodology on how to do the delivery. Yeah, so as of now, ICT has been embedded or has been integrated into the planning and classroom teaching, okay? So we have seen that ICT now is coming in the classroom, okay? You can go in the certain classroom and find there's a projector on top, and then they just put there, and then they learn. They don't use even chalkboard. So these are some of the things that ICT has done. We have iPads, we have software that we can install on the phone and be able now to upload and deliver a lecture. Okay, as I was giving an example earlier, this platform or this lecture that I'm doing now is part and parcel of the ICT in education. Okay. So what are some of the advantages of infusing ICT into education programs? What are some of the advantages? I know maybe after learning this, you have been having those questions, say, but what does it mean? What are some of the advantages? Okay, so some of the advantages that we can highlight is an increase into the turnover, especially in the disciplines where we lack. Okay, we see that we have an increase in the number of teachers doing different courses. For example, e.g. mathematics, science, English, and so on. There are quite many, history, and so on. These, we have seen there's an increase because more people want to know mathematics, okay? Because these are key. If you don't know mathematics, then you are not a learner. They will say, and do a chikopo. Then 2, you must know English, how to communicate in English. So with that, infusing of ICT in the education system, then we have seen an increase in the numbers of teachers being employed into the system, into the programs, so that they're able to teach mathematics, they're able to teach sciences, okay? Within sciences, you have biology. In sciences, you have chemistry, physics, and so on. And then English language, there are many, many courses. The second, another advantage is that we enhance the quality of education by exposing pre-service and in-service teachers to resources and information beyond the immediate horizon. So by engaging ICT in education system, we see that even people in-service people, in-service teachers, in-service, pre-service means before, okay? Meaning that we are exposing those that are not yet in school, in employment. They are not in service, meaning that they are not providing the service for the particular organization or for the country. So these could be primary school children, grade 5, 6, 7, and so on, pre-service. And then in-service teachers. In-service, these are already in the service. They are already providing teaching, services. So these, now we have seen that there's an enhancement of, exposing these. We are exposing them because there are resources and information that is beyond. So information is broader, and the resources also are broader. So it goes beyond the teacher. So another advantage basically is eliminating the requirement of building classrooms, laboratories, and libraries. I saying earlier that that in the previous units we talked about that when there was at the age of books, many schools in Zambia or many schools across the board, across the world, had a lot of libraries stocked with quality books. Now we see that now the current situation, we don't see those libraries being stocked with books. Go there I can give you an example. There's Lusaka City Library there in Katondo Street. There you see that one, they have even closed. Okay, they have even closed. But I think they can maybe, as a institution, they can maybe diversify, maybe encouraging, maybe infusing ICT there so that people can use it as a resource center or information center. So in this regard, we are saying that if we infuse ICT in the education system, then we shall see, okay, we shall reduce in terms of the cost of constructing large classrooms. Okay, I can give you an example. At Gideon Robert University, we are constructing the university. The university is going to consist of, classrooms, laboratories, office spaces, and almost everything there. Skills labs and everything. So look at the cost. Look at the cost. If we don't, fuse ICT, then this cost of constructing a classroom become very expensive, and the bill was too much. Okay. Then in labs, we have what we call skills lab. The labs that are specifically for skills based, and then there are ordinary labs that you can do certain things depending on the sector that you're operating from, and then library. So the cost there is limited. You reduce the cost of this. Fourth, enhancing his handling of large student population. You can handle many students. As I'm delivering this lecture to you right now, I can be addressing or can be attending to 20,000 or more than 20,000 students at a go. They can listen to my video. So these are some of the advantages that we can talk about, and accessibility of the information by the learners from the educators. So those are some of the advantages. And going further, we are saying simplifying the teacher. The tasks of the teacher is simplified. They have less work to do. Remember those days in the past, as I highlighted earlier, I said, in the past, the teacher will be there writing with a chalk. He could carry many books, many materials. He has to prepare a lesson plan. He has to prepare from the big volumes of books. But because of this that has come in now, we have more like it has simplified the work of the teacher, the lecturer, as well as the facilitator, while the interaction of materials and men is broadened. So what we do now, as we reduce the tasks, our tasks has it been reduced after we have infused ICT, then we have seen we have to broaden the interaction with materials, study materials, meaning that we need to provide as much study materials as possible, and then, we broaden the number of learners.